It makes it really better. The Wi-Fi wasn't working, and then it wasn't taking my time. So I had to call back. She's at back right now.
Possibly.
That seems like a likely.
I call this meeting to order on December 6th, 2021 at 6:02 PM. Will the secretary please take roll?
Senator Abrigo,
Present.
Senator Blickhan,
Excused.
Senator Burbach,
Present.
Senator Burnett,
Present.
Senator Byers,
Excused.
Senator Kaysen,
Present.
Senator Chibukju, Senator Dummerth,
Present.
Senator Francis,
Present.
Senator Ford,
Present.
Senator Gillis,
Present.
Senator Hentz,
Present.
Senator Huang,
Present.
Senator Holzhauser,
Present.
Senator Jones,
Present.
Senator Lambert,
Present.
Senator Obert,
Excused.
Senator Richards,
Present.
Senator Shahan,
Present.
Senator Balkins,
Excused.
Senator Nichols, President Odell,
Present.
Vice President Pruitt,
Present.
Student Trustee Walters,
Present.
Financial Officer Beck,
Present.
Internal Affairs Officer Salau,
Present.
External Affairs Officer Randolph,
Present.
Organization Relations Officer Mormon,
Present.
Student Diversity Officer Gorin.
Present.
All right, moving on to line item 3, guest speakers. Due to unforeseen circumstances, Dr. Harris will not be joining us, and she will be unable to attend this meeting, so we will have no guest speakers joining us. She reached out to Liz last week to reschedule for February 21st, so she will be coming February 21st. So moving on to line item 4, approval of minutes from November 8th, 2021. I will entertain a motion for approval. Senator Burnett,
I move to approve line item 4, approval of minutes November 8th, 2021.
approved by, I'm sorry. By Senator Burnett. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Huang. We will now proceed with a roll call vote.
Acclamation.
Acclamation has been called. Are there any objections? Seeing none, the motion has passed. Moving on to line item 5, Senate reports. I'll hand it over to the secretary.
Senator Abrigo,
My report is in the packet.
Senator Burbach,
My report is also in the packet.
Senator Burnett,
My report is in the packet, and good luck on finals.
Senator Kaysen,
My report is also in the packet.
Senator Chibukju,
My report is also packet. Happy Christmas and love you all.
Senator Dummerth,
My report's in the packet.
Senator Francis,
My report is in the packet.
Senator Ford,
My report is in the packet.
Senator Gillis,
My report is in the packet.
Senator Hentz,
My report is in the packet.
Senator Huang,
My report is in the package.
Senator Holzhauser,
My report is in the packet.
Senator Jones,
My report is in the packet.
Senator Lambert,
I do apologize. My report is not in the packet as I was away on a conference. However, I have no updates from the committees that I currently stand on, and I wish all the graduate students good luck on finals.
Senator Richards,
My report is in the packet.
Senator Shahan,
My report is in the packet. Hope everybody has a great finals week and safe travels over the holidays.
Senator Nichols,
Moving on to line item 6, executive reports. I'll hand it back over to the secretary.
President Odell.
Okay, my report is in the packet. I just wanted to give a quick end of semester report on everything that we've accomplished this semester. Annual allocations, we were able to provide organizations with just under $1,000. Travel requests, we provided $1,500, and program requests, we provided $3,000 to organizations. New organizations that were founded this semester were the Weather Club, Real Estate Club, Makers Club at SIUE, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Print Council, and the Association of Black Student Social Workers. And we had 14 really successful events. I won't go through every single one, but some really good ones that we had was the homecoming bonfire. If we remember, there was almost 1,000 students in attendance at that. Cans on the Quad and Winter Wishes was very recently, and our free golf cart rides were a big hit. So just take all of this and move forward and go into the next semester and do a great job again. And then we also had many successful initiatives that were implemented this semester. The first being the fitness center dress code being more inclusive, and the student employment over the summer where you don't have to be an enrolled student to work over the summer for the university. And a new one that just happened was from kudos to Senator Nichols for this one. She met with Dennis Wilby from Dining, and they are implementing more vegan and vegetarian options downstairs as of this past Wednesday. So kudos to her for that one. And really great semester, guys. I can't wait to do another one with you all.
Vice President Pruitt,
My report is in the packet.
Student Trustee Walters,
My report is in the packet, and I do want to add that last Thursday at the Board of Trustees meeting, the board officially approved Dr. Minor to be the new chancellor at SIUE. He will begin his term in March. They also approved Dr. Leisfeld, the new dean of the School of Nursing, and Dr. Douglas as the new interim dean of the School of Dental Medicine.
Financial Officer Beck,
My report is in the packet. The last finance board meeting, we tabled an organization that is here today, that is Revolution Campus Ministry. So we'll be asking us some questions. And aside from that, I hope everybody has a happy holidays and good luck on finals.
Internal Affairs Officer Salau,
My report is in the packet, and I wish everyone good luck on finals. I hope you have a safe holiday, and I look forward to working with you all next semester.
External Affairs Officer Randolph,
My report is in the packet. I just wanted to update on Winter Wishes that was on this past Saturday, December 4th. 27 families showed up out of about 70. It was a really good turnout. It was great to see all the kids loving the games and eating cookies and doing crafts. It was so great. We always love working with the Salvation Army, and I'm hoping that we can do it again next year. Thank you to everyone who adopted and to those who helped out on Saturday.
Organization Relations Officer Mormon,
My report is in the packet. I just wanted to say, have a happy and safe holidays to everyone over the Christmas break.
Student Diversity Officer Goring,
My report is in the packet. I just wanted to add, I wish you all a happy holiday season, and please stay safe and healthy.
All right, moving on to line item 7, additions to agenda. Seeing none, we will move on to line item 8, old business. Seeing none, we will move on to line item 9, new business. Starting with section 1, single semester allocations, I will now hand it over to Financial Officer Beck.
So this semester, we had 27 student organizations that are requesting $75 for spring semester allocations. And so that is like your semi-annual allocations. Finance Board has not had a chance to discuss this. However, from what I've read about every single one of these organizations, they do seem like they want to use these for a good cause. And it seems it's like a legit reason for each and every one of these organizations.
All right, I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. All right, seeing none, I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Shahan?
I motion to approve line item 9, subsection 1, single semester allocations for 27 student organizations requesting $75 for the spring semester.
Moved by Senator Shahan. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Lambert. We will now proceed with a roll call vote.
Acclamation.
Acclamation has been called. Do we have any objections?
I have an objection.
All right, we will move on with a roll call vote.
all righty. Senator Abrigo,
Aye.
Senator Burbach,
Aye.
Senator Burnett,
Aye.
Senator Kaysen,
Aye.
Senator Chubukchu, Senator Dummerth,
Aye.
Senator Francis,
Aye.
Senator Ford,
Aye.
Senator Gillis,
Aye.
Senator Hentz,
Abstain.
Senator Huang,
Aye.
Senator Holzhauser,
Abstain.
Senator Jones,
Aye.
Senator Lambert,
Abstain.
Senator Richards,
Aye.
Senator Shahan,
Aye.
Senator Nichols. And the ayes have it.
Guys, have it. Congratulations. Okay, moving on to section 2, travel requests, subsection A, fiscal year 21 travel request for the Revolution Campus Ministry. I will now hand it over to Financial Officer Beck.
So the first organization we have here, it is the travel request for Revolution Campus Ministry. They will be doing a family vacation workshop in 2022, and they're requesting $600. Is Revolution Campus Ministry here? Hello. I don't know the process of opening the.
You can just approach the Senate and sign in, and then we'll open the floor.
Perfect. So feel free to just go ahead and explain what this is, and then afterwards, we're going to open or ask some questions as
Yeah.
well.
For sure. So the family vacation workshop that we do, we've done this quite a few times over the last couple of years. We've been approved for this with when Vicky Summer was here, and she kind of helped to walk us through some things. So we had a new student kind of pitch it a couple weeks ago, and there were some questions that she wasn't prepared for, but I have all the information more here for registration fees, the hotel costs, and everything that we plan on bringing with students. But there's just a workshop that we open to our campus ministry and anybody else on campus that wants to come with us. We do it at the Lake of the Ozarks. We've done it every year during Martin Luther King weekend, so it's not a week that the students need to request off for classes. And we stay in a hotel, and we have a conference nationally for other campus ministries that we partnered with. There's some from Florida, some from Alabama, some from Tulsa, Oklahoma that go. We have some other local campus ministries. There's one at Lindenwood, there's one at UMSL and SLU that come with us as well. And it's just a good weekend for us to get some opportunities to learn more about, the Bible itself, but also just things that we can bring back to the college campus to be more involving, to be more inviting, to be more approachable on campus. I don't know if you guys knew the event that was during homecoming week called Fall Fest. That was us. We had over 800 students at that event. And it's things like Campus Ministries United's workshops, like family vacation, that we get to learn how to be more engaging, get our students, our freshmen, to learn how to be more social, get them out of their dorms. And it's just been a really good opportunity for students to just build a family bond and a unity off campus together. But yeah, that's kind of in a nutshell what it typically is for us.
So I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. Senator Burnett,
I move to open the floor for discussion.
do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Nichols. The floor is now open for discussion. Senator Lambert?
Yeah, so I have a few questions. My first one is, how many students, SIUE students, are currently in your organization, and how many of those students are going on the trip currently?
So currently we have, in our Get Involved page, we have about 18 students. They're on there, and we've highlighted the students that have already committed to coming with us. There's about 15 so far. There's a handful of students that are kind of questionable. And so that's why we're asking for that travel allocation to be paying for the rooms, not for the registration, because we want to confirm that those specific rooms can be paid for. But we have about 18 or so that we think are going to go, but we have 15 confirmed through Get Involved. It just depends on Christmas money and if they can get back from the holidays in time to come.
Senator Burnett?
Thank you for coming out. So you said there's 15 students traveling?
Yes. At minimum from SIUE.
Okay. How many hotel rooms are you planning to book?
So currently we've booked 2 6-person rooms, and I have that in here as well. I have the contract from our hotel. We have 2 6-person rooms that have been booked, and then we have 5 4-person rooms that have been booked. Half of those are being paid for with students that are coming from SWIC. And then the other half, we were hoping the SIUE would be able to fund for the specific students coming from SIUE to be booked in their rooms. We're going to separate the students from SWIC and SIUE. So SIUE's rooms would be SIUE students, and SWIC's rooms would be SWIC students.
Okay, that was my follow-up question, what you plan to use the allocated money for?
Yes, we'd prefer to use it just for the rooms themselves. We assumed the $600 each. The hotel rooms are $100 a night. We're gonna be for 3 nights, so we were hoping that $600 would just cover 2 of the rooms for the SIUE students.
Okay, thank you.
Senator Shahan?
Hi, thank you so much for coming tonight. I have a kind of like two-parter question. My first part is just to confirm that all of the allocation that we would be giving you is only going to be used for SIUE students.
Yes.
And then that second part is just how much is your organization contributing to you guys going on this trip?
So I guess where the rest of the money is coming from, our students pay for everything out of pocket. So this allocation money would be used to reserve those 2 rooms, those 2 6-person rooms for the hotel. And usually Vicky would call in for us. Vicky Summer would call in and just reserve those 2 rooms for us. So our SIU students didn't have to worry about funding for that class or for that classroom, for that hotel room. But then everything else our students pay for out of pocket. We do have a church nearby called the Crossings Church in Collinsville. They help support students that can't financially swing the rest of the money. So if they need to pay for food, if they need to pay for gas, travel expenses, things like that, we have a local church to help support us. But for the most part, our students self-fund themselves to get down there and back.
Thank you.
Sorry. Financial Officer Beck.
So the way that you said it, you said you booked 2 6-person rooms already. Have you put any money down on those?
I've
rooms?
not put any money down. So like I said, we've been doing this for about 5 or 6 years now. And so what we do is we book the rooms and we don't pay anything on them until we figure out our travel allocations and get it funded. And then Robin or Vicky usually would call in and say, we want to pay for these 2 6-person rooms. And then we know those are allocated for SIUE and then the rest of that money goes to SWIC. So the rooms are just on hold underneath my name. So Vicky or Robin usually call in for those 2 rooms for us.
Perfect. Yeah, because we can't reimburse anything, but
Yeah,
since
no.
so you already know that process.
Mhm.
It's awesome.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Internal Affairs Officer Salau.
Thank you for coming out. Do you currently have a plan to bring all that information you learned at the workshop to other SIU students here so it can be benefiting SIU as a whole?
Yes. So we do something weekly called cross chats off campus on Tuesday nights. One is hosted at my house and one is hosted at another student's house nearby off campus. And those Tuesday nights, we usually do just small lessons from time to time. And we bring all the PowerPoints and everything's recorded on Campus Ministry United's workshop website page. And so we can bring that audio back for anyone and everyone that's willing to want to listen to it.
Student Secretary Moxley.
So how would you make sure that like a member of SWIC or one of the other campus ministries that are going are not going to stay in the room with like the SIUE students? Like, would you have a policy that they can't have their friends stay with them, or how would you work around that?
Yeah. So when we show up, the 6-person room or the 4-person room, we have to have a specific name listed as the person who's in charge of that room. But we also list the names of the people within those rooms that are allowed to be in those rooms as well. And so we have a pretty detailed thing. So there are a lot of students, honestly, who've come from SIUE that no longer currently are students, or people at SWIC that are planning to transfer into SIUE. So we try to use this as a workshop to kind of even build momentum to get SIU students to come, or non-SIU students to join SIUE's campus. So a lot of people who come to family vacation from like SWIC, they choose to transfer into SIUE to join our ministry, which is kind of cool. But yes, we try to separate the rooms with SIU students and SWIC students that we can. And there's a pretty black and white line with, I'm kind of confusing myself, but we have those room lists and we have specific people in those rooms. So it's not just like we book the rooms and then we say, go where you want. We say we book the rooms and these 6 people are in this room, these 6 people are in this room, and so on and so forth.
Thank you.
Financial Officer Beck.
So with the 15 people that are going, is this freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, like across the board, or is it specifically one?
It's a blend. We have, Marcus is going. He's one of our newer members. He's a sophomore. He lives in Evergreen. But we have some freshmen that we met this year through Fall Fest. We also have some seniors that are about to graduate as well.
Cool. Thank you.
Senator Lambert.
And just to confirm, are the students who are going, are they paying for their registration fees? then?
Yes. And if they can't, like I said, the Crossings Church will help support them as well.
Thank you.
I will now entertain a motion to close the floor for discussion. Senator Burnett,
I move to close the floor.
moved by Senator Burnett. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Dummer. The floor is now closed for discussion. I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Richards.
I move to approve line item 9, new business, section 2, travel requests, subsection A, fiscal year 21 travel request, Revolution Campus Ministry for $600.
Moved by Senator Richards. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Lambert. We will now proceed with a roll call vote.
Acclamation.
Acclamation has been called. Do we have any objections?
Objection.
We will now proceed with the roll call vote.
Senator Abrigo,
Aye.
Senator Burbach,
Aye.
Senator Burnett,
Aye.
Senator Kaysen,
Aye.
Senator Chibukchu, Senator Demmerth. Senator Francis. Senator Ford.
Aye.
Senator Gillis.
Aye.
Senator Hentz.
Aye.
Senator Huang.
Aye.
Senator Jones.
Aye.
Senator Lambert.
Aye.
Senator Richards.
Aye.
Senator Shahan.
Nay.
Senator Nichols. And the ayes have it.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
So next steps going forward, you're gonna get an email from Robin saying congratulations and everything, and just work with her and you'll be able to get all the room paid for and all that kind of stuff. Don't know if she'll book it for you, but we'll definitely get that stuff figured out as
Do
well.
do you guys need the confirmation on registration and the hotel fees here?
Yes, we'll need that documentation, but Robin will reach out to you
Okay,
first.
perfect. All right, thank you guys so much. Good luck on finals.
Okay. Moving on to section 2, travel requests, subsection B, fiscal year 21 travel requests for the Venture Campus Ministry. I will now hand it over to Financial Officer Beck.
So for the second travel request, we have Venture Campus Ministry doing a request for $600 for Campus Ministry International Awakening. They did not come to Finance Board, so we will be asking them some questions, and feel free to approach the stand.
And please make sure you sign in right at the
Yeah,
sheet
thank
there.
you.
Thank you.
So first off, thank you so much for coming out, and just go ahead and give us like a spiel of what your organization is and what you guys want to do with the travel request, funding, all that kind of stuff.
Yes. So our organization is Venture Campus Ministry. I'm currently serving as the president for this year. We are a campus ministry on campus, and we really look to just engage the SIUE community, make students feel welcome and just a place where they can come, worship, feel accepted, and have a community as well. So Awakening is a campus ministry conference, and campus ministries from all over the US come together, or US and the world come together, and just be able to get teaching, be able to get ideas for engaging campuses, as well as just like team building and organization building as well. I attended the conference my first year being a part of Venture, and it truly like was life-changing. I was really shy when I first came to Venture, and I didn't really know a lot of people in our organization. But I really stepped out and like said I was going to come to the conference, and now I serve as the president. So it's really a good way for people in our organization to be able to get involved for sure and get to know our group.
I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. Senator Burnett,
I move to open the floor for discussion.
do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Nichols. The floor is now open for discussion. Senator Lambert?
Yeah, so thank you for coming. So
Thank you
how
for having
many
me.
students do you have currently registered for the conference?
Yes, so far we have 10 registered.
Great,
And then in our organization total, we have 25. So
thank you.
register and get involved.
Awesome.
Senator Burnett?
Hi, thank you for coming out. So I see that it's multiple days. How many hotel rooms do you plan to book?
Yes, so we've communicated with the hotel. The Awakening Conference has certain rooms sectioned off already. So we have like claimed, I guess, 4 of those rooms, and that would be totaled at $1,056.72 for the 2-night stay there. And that's 4 rooms with 2 to 4 people staying in each room.
Internal Affairs Officer Salau.
Since it's about $1,000, how do you plan to cover the rest of the fees?
Yes. So we have been really working hard on fundraising as well. So we currently have, I think, about 1,000 of our own money that we fundraised as well. That will kind of cover the rest of our trip as well as the other half of the hotel. So
So you're saying you have $1,000 saved for
We
the
do.
trip?
yes, in our organization bank account right now to last us through the year and then also go towards the trip as well.
So what do you want the $600 specifically for?
Yes, we want it for lodging because we have to pay, we're gonna cover travel and also people's registration. We took advantage of a pre-registration deal for the conference. So we wanted to really help out and like help cover people's registration as well. So we've already like worked out people's registration as well as travel as well. So the $600 would go to the rest of our lodging costs.
Okay.
Student Secretary Moxley.
Hi, I have a few questions.
Yes.
So how do you choose out of the 25 what 10 are going? Is it like anyone who wants to go is able to go and then you'll cover the rest?
Correct.
Okay.
So we had a sign up sheet or just sign up for anyone who's interested in going to the conference. And so far the 10 are who wanted to come.
Awesome. And then so what are the like how many seniors do you have? Do you have more seniors and freshmen, or do you have like a good mix of all of the
We-
ranges?
Yeah. So we have a really good mix. We have a couple freshmen, we have a few seniors, and then we have some juniors as well. So
What are you going to be bringing back for the people who are not able to attend the conference?
yes, one thing I love about this conference is that they're so good about bringing pamphlets and like all that different stuff, as well as on their website, they have all the media. They have videos from the conference. All the sessions are online as well. So we plan to give the people that weren't able to make it that information, as well as we make PowerPoints and stuff as well from our personal notes that we were able to take and bring that to the students as well that weren't able to come.
Thank you.
Senator Nichols.
Thank you for having me. Yes. Yes, I think they would learn how to better engage the students on our campus. They would learn how to do things like fundraising. They have lots of seminars about that, as well as how to participate in a team and work as an organization. There's plenty of team building exercises that happen as well. And they have a lot of leadership training as well at the conference.
Senator Hens.
Hi, thank you for coming out. Just one quick question. Is this conference open for all SIUE students to attend, or is it only for members of your ministry?
It is open for all members of SIUE to attend, not just people on anyone who is able to come.
All right, I will now entertain a motion to close the floor for discussion. Senator Burnett,
I move to close the floor.
do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Dummer. The floor is now closed for discussion. I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Burnett,
I move to approve section 9, subsection 2, line item B. I definitely said that wrong. Fiscal year 21 travel request, Venture Campus Ministry, International Awakening for January 13th through the 15th, 2022, for the amount of $600.
moved by Senator Burnett. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Strahan. We will now proceed with the roll call vote.
Acclamation.
Acclamation has been called. Do we have any objections? Seeing none, the motion is passed. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Same idea, Rob will reach out to you about that information and then you'll be able to figure everything out from there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Moving on to section 3, program requests, subsection A, fiscal year 21, travel request for the African Student Association. I will now hand it over to Organization Relations Officer Mormon.
Come again.
No, I will hand it off to Officer Beck. Sorry.
All righty, one last thing. So we have a program request and it's for the African Student Association to put on Africa Night, which is on February 26th for 2022, and for the total of $1,020. So kind of the same idea, guys, whenever you want, if you could just give us kind of like a spiel about like what your organization is and what you hope to do with this program request, funding and all that.
Hello, my name is Prince Coupe. I'm the Vice President of African Student Association. So particular for this organization, it helps students who are from Africa and then students who are not from Africa, but their parents are. So this organization like brings people, help students to know their roots. And we also do like activities like African Aid, like African ASA Week. And also we do an event called African Night, where we do different things, do different activities like flag show, fashion show, dancing, music, poet, plays, and there'll be sometimes we might like have a student MC or an MC that we know. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much.
All right, I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. Senator Shahan,
I move to open the floor for discussion.
moved by Senator Shahan. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Nichols. The floor is now open for discussion. Senator Burnett?
Hi, thank you for coming out. Is this open to all SIUE students or just the members of your association?
This is gonna be for all SIUE students.
All right, and then I also had a follow-up question. How do you plan to spend this allocated money?
This money is, oh, this money is meant to go towards fees, tech fees, decorations, flags for the flag show, table placement, and advertising.
Okay, thank you.
Senator Shahan?
Hi, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I just had one quick question for you. What were the total costs that will be incurred for this event? Like, how much is your organization going to cover?
We are going to cover, okay, this whole thing costs about $4,360. So we are gonna cover about $2,340.
Thank you.
Senator Lambert?
Hi, thank you for going out. So I know that you have, under your facility charges, as $500 for the budget breakdown. Where are you hosting, the event at?
We're gonna host in the ballroom.
Great. And then what kind of advertising are you hoping to use? Are you gonna like do flyers through marketing, or what was kind of your plan for advertising?
We were thinking about flyers and posters.
Thank you.
Senator Hens?
Hi, thank you so much for coming out. You said that you've held similar events to this, and I was just wondering if the turnout for students that were not in your organization was pretty large. Like, how many students usually end up attending events like this?
Yeah, we've had this event for about the past 10 years, and on average, it's about 300 students that attend.
Okay, thank you.
Senator Francis?
So what benefits will this bring not only to like the students in your organization, but to like all of SIUE that you could like bring attention to?
Well, this will help help people understand how we do our coaches and how different African students do their coach in a different way. Like for example, I'm Nigerian American and he's Congolese American. So even though we have two different culture, we'll show our two different cultures to the African next.
Senator Kaysen?
Hi, I was just wondering how many people are in your organization specifically?
So on Get Involved, it says there's 81, but right now there's about 50 that are active. That's an estimate.
Okay, and do you have a sign up for your members? Like, do you know how many of your members will actually be attending this for sure?
Wait.
Yes, all the members are signing up for African Nights.
Senator Burnett?
I had a question about, are you guys charging for tickets or anything like that?
We are not charging for tickets, but we are for the first hour because of the food. But right after the first hour, it's going to be free for all students.
Okay, then a follow-up question, are you offering a discounted tickets for SIUE students versus like faculty or staff or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Internal Affairs Officer Salau?
Do you know how much this tickets will cost for now?
For students, it would be $10. For staff, it would be 12, and for the guests, for other guests, it would be 12.
And I'm not sure if I missed this, but I wanted to ask the location of the event.
Ballroom.
Senator Shahan?
Hi, I just had a question on the food that you would be serving there. So is that $10 just the flat fee that it will cost to do one plate of food for it? Or is it going to be like small snack items? Like, how did you come to that $10 cost?
It's going to be $10 per plate.
Thank you.
Student Secretary Moxley.
So, and Ricky can correct me if I'm wrong here. I believe that you can ask for more money than you have asked for. So why did you choose $1,020? Because I believe the max is 3,000.
Yeah, 3,000.
So because I know that you said that total is going to cost you guys around $4,000. I was wondering why you have not asked for more.
Because a lot of it is towards the food and we cannot ask for food when it comes to food.
Gotcha. Thank you.
President Odell.
Yeah, so I heard you say that part of the $1,020 was going towards decorations and I believe you said flags. Is that correct? Are those things that are going to be reused next year or are they going to be thrown away after this
No,
event?
it's gonna be reused because we always use the flags like every year for the event.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Financial Officer Beck.
So you said, as far as like the food goes, you're gonna charge $10 per person. That's like the exact amount that they're charging you for the plates and everything like that, or for whatever meals. Cool. There's a rule that we have. You can't charge more than like $1.50 over whatever the amount the meals cost and everything. That's like in our funding manual. And then another thing I was gonna ask, trying to figure this out. All right. Oh, where is it? That was actually what I was gonna ask. Oh, and then, yeah, as far as like asking for more money and those kind of things, where did you get these numbers from? Were these like estimates from last year? Did you kind of run the numbers this year? What was that?
These are estimates from the past 2 years.
Okay, thank you.
Internal Affairs Officer Salau.
Just to confirm, following COVID guidelines, is all the food you're gonna be getting coming from SIU Catering Services?
Yes, we had to, due to the rules about saying we had to cook food on campus. So we're gonna cook the food downstairs at the kitchen. Then we're gonna have what's gonna have catering to serve our food.
I just wanted to be sure that catering could cater to like all the African foods that you would like to have there.
Yeah, we're gonna cook the African food. Then we're gonna have catering to we're gonna have catering to serve the food.
Senator Nichols.
I wasn't on the EC when these events have happened, so I don't know. But with these flags, we are going to keep them. We have a lot. Well, we're going to try to keep it like we are going to try to have the EC pass it down as time goes on with these flags.
Financial Officer Beck.
I know you answered this earlier. I just didn't hear it. As far as the advertising goes, like, what are you going to be using for that $100? What are you going to be? How are you going to be advertising this?
Ads and posters and flyers.
Cool. So one more thing in our finance manual, we like don't allow banners. So in case like you wanted to buy a banner or something, like you can't do that. Just making sure. But all those other things you said, perfect.
I will now entertain a motion to close the floor for discussion. Senator Shahan.
I move to close the floor for discussion.
All right, do we have a second? Seconded by Senator, hence the floor is now closed for discussion. I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Gillis.
I move to approve line item 9, new business, subsection 3, program request. Subsection A, fiscal year 21, program request for African Student Association for the requested amount, $1,020.
Moved by Senator Gillis. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Francis. We will now proceed with a roll call vote.
Acclamation.
Acclamation has been called. Do we have any objections?
Objection.
All right, we will now proceed with a roll call vote.
Senator Abrigo,
Aye.
Senator Burbach,
Aye.
Senator Burnett,
Aye.
Senator Kaysen,
Aye.
Senator Chubukju,
Aye.
Senator Demmerth,
Aye.
Senator Francis,
Aye.
Senator Ford,
Aye.
Senator Gillis,
Aye.
Senator Hentz,
Nay.
Senator Huang,
Nay.
Senator Holzhauser,
Aye.
Senator Jones,
Aye.
Senator Lambert,
Aye.
Senator Richards,
Nay.
Senator Shahan,
Aye.
Senator Nichols. And the ayes have it.
Congratulations.
So Rob will reach out to you an email and then you'll get everything set up from there. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.
All right. Moving on to section 4, petitioning organization, subsection A, Lambda Kappa Sigma, the Beta Delta chapter. I will now hand it over to Organization Relations Officer Moore.
All right, so this is a women's pharmacy fraternity that just wants to get together with the purpose to provide women in pharmacy the environment to go through professional growth and work with other women in the School of Pharmacy. That's pretty much it.
All right, I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. Seeing none, I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Lambert,
I move to approve line item 9, section 4, petitioning organization, subsection A, Lambda Kappa Sigma, the Beta Delta chapter.
all right, moved by Senator Lambert. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Burnett. We will now proceed with a roll call vote.
Acclamation.
Acclamation has been called. Do we have any objections? Seeing none, the motion is passed. Congratulations. All right, moving on to section 4, petitioning organization, subsection B, Student Diversity Club. I will now hand it back over to Organization Relations Officer Moreland.
All right, pretty straightforward with this one. SIUE Diversity Club, they want to raise awareness and combat issues that impact racial harmony on campus. They want to work with key stakeholders to address and find solutions of matters of diversity that impact the campus community.
I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. Seeing none, I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Lambert,
I move to approve line item 9, section 4, petitioning organization, subsection B, Student Diversity Club.
moved by Senator Lambert. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Burnett. We will now proceed with a roll call vote.
Acclamation.
Acclamation has been called. Do we have any objections? Seeing none, the motion is passed. Congratulations. All right, moving on to section 4, petitioning organization, subsection C, Medieval Combat Club of SIUE. I will now hand it back over to Organization Relations Officer Mormon.
All right, so for this organization, they want to safely recreate medieval combat scenarios while utilizing foam replicas of medieval weaponry and practice medieval style crafts. So they came into SOAB and we talked to them about like kind of like the safety behind it and everything. And they showed us the safety checks that they do on the weapons and stuff and understand like a lot of the legal stuff they'll have to go in like further down the road if they get recognized as an organization. So we made sure to talk to them about all that.
All right, I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. Senator Hens.
I move to open the floor for discussion.
All right, moved by Senator Hens. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Huang. The floor is now open for discussion. Senator Hens.
Did they happen to mention how many members they expect to be joining this club?
So at the time that they talked to us, I think that they had around 3 to 5 more members at the time that they had wanting to join. They talked about as soon as getting recognized as an organization, opening up a Facebook page to open up more outreach to more members. So that's kind of their plans for like recruitment and stuff in the future along that line.
Okay, thank you.
Senator Gillis.
Does this group have plans for insurance in case someone gets hurt?
Yeah, so like I said, they'll have to go through like a lot of legal stuff with the school to be able to provide that. They already showed us like their guidelines and stuff like that on the things they already have to file and like the paperwork that they had set up already, which that'll probably get critiqued more in the future to kind of be more like guaranteed on that stuff to make sure that the school has no issues with that.
And Sean, just to add, they also do have waivers that they're like a chapter of a whole big organization, and they do have waivers that they use regularly, and they did have examples of that at the SYB meeting.
Internal Affairs Officer Slow.
I'm curious, did they speak more about why they want to start the club? Like, does it have like an impact on medieval history personal to some of the members?
So for the person that came to talk to us about it, starting it, he had gotten involved in it in the past couple of years and had been doing it for quite some time, and expressed that it was kind of something that gave him like a good group of friends and like people to be around and stuff like that. And they do have plans to kind of go more with the medieval style of like practicing like the crafts and stuff like that you'd see. And like, I think one of them was like chainmail weaving and stuff like that. So they kind of want to go more into like the culture behind that as well.
I will now entertain a motion to close the floor for discussion. Senator Shahan,
I move to close the floor for discussion.
moved by Senator Shahan. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Francis. We will now proceed with the roll call vote.
Acclamation.
Acclamation has been called. Do we have any objections?
Objection.
All right, we will now proceed with the roll call vote.
Senator Abrigo,
Aye.
Senator Burbach,
Aye.
Senator Burnett,
Aye.
Senator Kaysen,
Aye.
Senator Chibukchu,
Aye.
Senator Demmerth,
Aye.
Senator Francis,
Aye.
Senator Ford,
Aye.
Senator Gillis,
Aye.
Senator Hentz,
Nay.
Senator Huang,
Nay.
Senator Holshouser,
Aye.
Senator Jones,
Aye.
Senator Lambert,
Aye.
Senator Richards,
Aye.
Senator Shahan,
Aye.
Senator Nichols, and the ayes have it.
Congratulations. All right, moving on to line item 10, presidential and personnel appointments. We will begin with section A, Marketing Communications Officer Kyla Wood. I will now hand it over to President Odell.
Okay, so Kyla had originally applied for the election commissioner position, but I saw that she had marketing background and is a marketing major, and thought that that would be a better fit for her. If you want to read more about why I appointed Kyla, I did write about it in my executive report, so check that out. But otherwise, yeah, we can hand it over to Dr. Rapel to swear her in. No, what do we do? Not yet. Oh, we have to vote. Just kidding.
I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. All right, seeing none, I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Lambert,
I move to approve line item 10, presidential appointments, section A, the marketing and communications officer of Kyla Wood.
all right, moved by Senator Lambert. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Kaysen. We will now proceed with a roll call vote.
No, we can't. Okay.
Senator Abrigo,
Aye.
Senator Burbach,
Aye.
Senator Burnett,
Aye.
Senator Kaysen,
Aye.
Senator Chibukchu,
Aye.
Senator Demmerth, Senator Francis,
Aye.
Senator Ford,
Aye.
Senator Gillis,
Aye.
Senator Hentz,
Aye.
Senator Huang,
Aye.
Senator Holshouser,
Aye.
Senator Jones,
Aye.
Senator Lambert,
Aye.
Senator Richards,
Aye.
Senator Shahan,
Aye.
and Senator Nichols. And the ayes have it.
Congratulations, Kyla. All right, moving on to, my bad. Moving on to section B, fee review commissioner Sean Gillis. I will now hand it back over to President.
So I appointed Sean for the fee review commissioner because of his experience on student government and going, or at least experiencing the process of fee review in the past. I thought that that was very important for this position because I think that Sean is one of the few people who has ever seen this process before, including myself. I've never seen this process, so I want to make sure someone that knew what was going on was appointed to this position. So again, I wrote more about that in my Senate or my executive report if you want to read more about that.
I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. Seeing none, I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Gillis.
I move to approve line item 10, presidential appointments, section B, fee review commissioner for the candidate Sean Gillis.
Moved by Senator Gillis. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Hens. We will now proceed with the roll call vote.
Now, Sean, you cannot vote yes. Just make sure you know that. Senator Brigo,
Aye.
Senator Burbach,
Aye.
Senator Burnett,
Aye.
Senator Kaysen,
Aye.
Senator Chibukchu,
Aye.
Senator Demers, Senator Francis,
Aye.
Senator Ford,
Aye.
Senator Gillis,
Abstain.
Senator Hens,
Aye.
Senator Huang,
Aye.
Senator Holzhauser,
Aye.
Senator Jones,
Aye.
Senator Lambert,
Aye.
Senator Richards,
Aye.
Senator Shahan,
Aye.
and Senator Nichols. And the ayes have it. Congrats.
Congratulations, Sean. All right, moving on to section C, Election Commissioner Clinton Jones. I will now hand it back over to President Odell.
Okay, I appointed Clinton to this position because, again, of his experience on student government. I do believe that he has been through more elections than any of us in this room. So he knows except for maybe Sean. So he knows that process very well and all the rules and regulations. And I also know that he will be able to lay down the law and make sure we're following the Constitution and bylaws through the election process. So don't try and get anything past him.
I will now entertain a motion to open the floor for discussion. I will now entertain a motion for approval. Senator Lambert,
I move to approve line item 10, presidential appointments, section C, elections commissioner of the candidate Clinton Jones.
moved by Senator Lambert. Do we have a second? Seconded by Senator Francis. We will now proceed with a roll call vote.
Senator Brigo,
Aye.
Senator Burbach,
Aye.
Senator Burnett,
Aye.
Senator Kaysen,
Aye.
Senator Chibukchu,
Aye.
Senator Demers,
Aye.
Senator Francis,
Aye.
Senator Ford,
Aye.
Senator Gillis,
Aye.
Senator Hens,
Aye.
Senator Huang,
Aye.
Senator Holzhauser,
Aye.
Senator Jones,
Abstain.
Senator Lambert,
Aye.
Senator Richards,
Aye.
Senator Shahan,
Aye.
and Senator Nichols. And the ayes have it. Congrats.
Congratulations. Now that executive appointments have been approved, Dr. Waple will now administer the oath of office. So if Sean and Clinton and Kyla could come up here.
And if you guys could stand in like a pretty little line so we could take a picture of you getting sworn in, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I've got the best view, I guess. Yeah, you're good.
Congratulations. All right, moving on to line item 11, open forum. If there's anyone in the audience that would like to approach the Senate and sign in, please do so now. The Senate is not required to respond. All right, seeing none, we will move on to line item 12, announcements. Anyone with an announcement may speak now.
While Liz is making her way up to the stand, I just wanted to remind everyone, or if you weren't in pre-meeting and just for the record in general, that I need you all to block off your calendars for January 22nd for a mandatory spring training and to send me any sort of excuses or anything like that if you're not able to make it before January 22nd.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, first of all, I just wanted to give a huge shout out. Student government has been working with different administrators to do the book uses survey, and we have had almost 1,700 responses to that, which is unheard of for a survey, so great for that. We have another 2 drawings left on that, so please make sure you're encouraging others to do that if they have not done so already.
Additionally, late night breakfast is going to be happening this Sunday, the 12th, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Last names with A through L are from 8 to 8:30, M through Z, 8:30 to 9. And that'll be happening in the center court area of Muck downstairs. I unfortunately will not be here to be serving. I have a 5-year-old birthday party to attend. But I do, Dr. Wapel will be there and he will be serving breakfast. He'll be serving bacon. Additionally, CAB has some de-stress events this week. Some highlights are tomorrow. There's massages from 10 until 2 right here in the Goshen. And then on the 9th, there's take and make journals and coloring sheets at 10 a.m. Lastly, just an announcement is the Tutoring Resource Center has changed their hours for the finals. So please make sure you're looking online to that to see what those are, or if you'd like to share them out with your constituents. And then lastly, thank you all for just a really successful fall semester. I'm super proud of each and every one of you and everything that SG has accomplished. I wish you all the best of luck in your finals and a safe and relaxing and rejuvenating break so that we can come back in January and, you know, get going. All right.
Thank you, Liz. Senator Richards?
I just got a quick little thing. Registration for Collegiate Leadership Summit is open now. It's on February 12th. So you got a little bit of time, but just wanted to put that out there. There's going to be presentations on different leadership skills. There's going to be people talking about their experiences with leadership, and then a lot of conversations, and I'm going to be facilitating part of it. So very cool.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Go ahead. No, Odell, sorry.
Just to add on to what Liz was saying about that survey, I have been a huge part of that whole deal. And I just want to let everybody know that I think our last drawing, the last 2 winners are on December 15th. So you have only like 9 more days to fill out that survey. There are $50 gift cards at the Cougar store. Tell your friends to fill those out. This is really important for the future of textbooks at SIUE. So we need to make sure we have as much student influence as possible. And the last thing is, after the Senate meeting, I was gonna say if you're wearing a holiday sweater, but just anybody, stay after so we can get a group picture. And that is all.
All right. Does anyone else have an announcement? Just really a quick one. Oh, go ahead.
I wanted to let you guys know that I'm working with the Cougar Connector program to make the FST courses more major specific. The reason I'm working with them is because they are starting to transfer into more of an FST mentoring program instead of calling it Cougar Connectors. So if you think that your constituents, freshmen specific, would benefit for obviously I'm working for nursing specific FST courses. So if you think that your constituents would benefit from that, please feel free to reach out to me so I can include you guys as a part of this process.
All right, awesome. Are there any more announcements? All right, I just want to say thank you guys for such a great semester. You guys have been amazing. I said this at pre-meeting, but I really wanted to iterate that we did amazing things this semester, and I really appreciate all your guys' hard work. So I did want to say that. Anyway, moving on to line item 13, adjournment. I will now entertain a motion for adjournment. Senator Gillis?